Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Penford Sports Show. I'm your host, Adam Malchuk, along with
Austin Rahilly.
And let's talk about Week 3. A lot of upsets in Week 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of want to start off by talking about none other than Tom Brady's loss to one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you.
How did you feel about that?
The hell with Aaron Rodgers.
So you said some things on Facebook basically saying that you weren't a fan of Aaron Rodgers and that he wasn't a good quarterback and the Packers weren't a good team. I think that's not really fair to say considering they beat Tom Brady.
I was just mad.
Did you see the thing that he said about the scoreboard in the postgame show?
No, I didn't.
He said something like, I saw something on the scoreboard and knew I had to do something. So, like, someone on the Jumbotron or something made... I don't know. I need to figure out what exactly that was. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like, someone gave up some information on the scoreboard. I don't know exactly what it was, but it's very strange. It's very strange. But, yeah, Green Bay, they got it done. They beat Tom Brady.
Only by 2, though.
But I had them winning.
Yeah, you did.
I had them winning, and they won. So I feel accomplished. Do you feel accomplished?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's simple. Tom Brady lost. The Patriots lost. Okay. Mac Jones is allegedly out for the season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now we got Brian Stinkin' Hoyer.
Yeah, you guys are...
We're done.
Can we talk about this, though?
We're done, dude.
Kansas City lost to the Colts.
I found that weird.
Crazy.
Because last week, the Jaguars blew them out, the Colts.
Well, the Jaguars won yesterday, too. I'll go over the quick scores real quick. We had, obviously, Thursday night, we had the Browns beating the Steelers 29-17. Then on Sunday, we had the Dolphins beating the Bills. Another upset.
Oh, yeah.
21-19. The Bengals, my boy Joe Burrow. I had faith in him.
I had the Jets in this one.
I know, but I had the Bengals. And they won 27-12. Joe Burrow's back. He's back and better than ever.
Till next week, but
we'll see what happens. Titans beat the Raiders 24-22. Panthers beat the Saints.
That's an upset.
The Titans beat the Raiders.
Or the Panthers beating the Saints.
Oh yeah, the Panthers beat the Saints 22-14. That was wild. We had the Ravens beating the Patriots.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
37-26. I think I had the Ravens on that game too.
Of course you did.
We had the Vikings beating the Lions.
Only by 4 though. That's a good game.
But next episode, we don't have them on today, but next episode we're going to get Zach and Andy on to hash out their anger. Because next week the Vikings are going to be playing in London.
Against who?
I think it's the Saints. We're playing in London on Sunday morning.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, talk about jet lag.
Yeah.
They're going to be falling asleep on the field. Eagles beat the Commanders 24-8.
Eagles are looking nice this year, dude.
Jalen Hurts is fun to watch. He's fun to watch. We talked about it briefly. The Colts beat the Chiefs 20-17. The Bears beat the Texans 23-20. Jaguars beat the Chargers 38-10. My boy Trevor Lawrence is just warming up.
I guess you can say that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
He's just warming up.
Better than last year, I can tell you that much.
That's for sure.
Well, I mean, they do have a better receiving core, too, than last year.
This is true.
Better defense.
They're just a better team.
Oh, yeah.
They're better coaching, too. High-key better coaching.
Yep.
Then we had the Rams beating the Cardinals 20-12.
No upset there.
Nope. The Packers beating the Buccaneers 14-12. Falcons beat the Seahawks. The Battle of the Birds. Falcons beat the Seahawks 27.
Battle of the Bays, too. Green Bay and Tampa Bay.
That's actually very true. Battle of the Birds. Falcons beat the Seahawks 27-23. Broncos beat the 49ers by 1 point, 11-10.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Go Broncos. And then last night, my team, the Giants, fell to the Cowboys. Cowboys beat the Giants 23-16.
I do want to go back to the 49ers and Broncos.
Okay.
You told me to start George Kittle.
I did?
And I did. And he was healthy. But he gave me 30 points.
Only 30?
Yes.
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
He was healthy.
Well, it is his first game back, too. So
Yes.
they're not going to target him right away.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes. Well, what else has been happening in the NFL? Mac Jones likely out for possibly the season, possibly a couple weeks.
I hear Dak Prescott's coming back next week. Possibly.
No shot.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Who said that? Dak?
Yeah, on ESPN. ESPN is true, though.
You're telling me that Dak Prescott is just going to come back
He could.
after a broken hand?
He
I don't
could.
know. There's no chance. There is absolutely
That's what I
no
heard.
chance. Rashawn Slater on the Chargers, he's expected to miss the rest of the season. Ruptured bicep.
I do want to talk about the Dolphins and Bills game.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
110 degrees
It was
in Miami.
it
There was
it was
people
crispy.
cramping left and right. I couldn't play.
It was crispy.
I couldn't play. In
Josh Allen looked like he was going to cry at some points of the
That's
game.
my player of the week.
Josh Allen's your player of the week?
Yep.
You know who mine is?
Who?
Trevor Lawrence. But we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, we will.
So, so we had Mac Jones probably out for the season. We had now we have Slater out for the season. We know a couple people are out for the season.
Oh, yeah. Like Trey Lance.
Yeah,
We talked about that last week. But
Jimmy G
is a G. He's a G, dude.
He was my player of the week last week, but he didn't play that well.
No, he didn't show up like he did last week against a tougher opponent.
I guess, but I don't know. I expected more.
Where were they?
Sterling Shepard got injured last night. Left the game.
He just came back.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got to see what the extent of his his injury is. But
For the Giants, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
leg injury.
I'm pretty sure he just came back this week.
All right, let's see. No, he was in week 1.
Was he? Yeah. Okay, because I know some of the top 2 wide receivers for the Giants were out.
Oh man, it looks like he had he's got some sort of leg injury, and it doesn't look good. So we'll see what happens around that. The Cowboys and the Giants all kind of gathered around him as he was getting carted off the field, but it's not something you want to see. Yeah. So yesterday, or Sunday, I should say, not yesterday. I'm tired, everybody, just so you know. We're filming this at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday.
We've never done this this early.
We always film it at night. I'm exhausted because I've been working at this giant fair called the Big E. It's up here in the Northeast. And this was the only time we had to record it because I'm working till 10 o'clock at night at this fair. But I'm exhausted. But Sunday, Tom Brady playing in Buccaneer Stadium. His kids were there. Gave their dad a big old hug before he played.
Wait.
But Giselle was absent. She
didn't want to be there.
She wasn't there. Some would say she was with me. But that couldn't be
I think I told you that. I saw you two together, dude.
At the Big E.
Yeah.
So there's more drama going on with that. Crazy. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers, though. I want to talk about this real quick. Aaron Rodgers, as I have mentioned, is one of the greatest.
Greater sounded better.
one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. You can take Super Bowl wins.
I say top 10.
Yeah, when you consider, when you consider all of the people that have played the game, top 10's a pretty big number. So I would say, he's top 10.
But do you still agree that Brady's the best?
Oh yes.
Okay.
But he was beat by Aaron Rodgers.
He was.
What did you feel about that game?
Anger.
You were very angry.
I was.
Let me ask you this, though. And speaking of the Big E, because it's in Massachusetts, the wave of Buccaneers shirts that I see on people with TB12 on them is kind of sickening. I'm going to be honest. On average, how many people do you think bandwagoned over to the Buccaneers as soon as Brady went?
A lot. But, someone like me, I'm a diehard Patriots fan, and it so happened that he left. I'm gonna follow Brady as my second team
to an extent,
right? But Patriots still my first.
But
so
enough to buy a jersey?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I respect that.
I would buy a Patriots Brady's.
As a fan of the sport, you're not a bandwagoner,
right? You
can be a fan of Brady, but at the end of the day, when he's in Foxborough, you're not rooting for Brady.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
You're pulling a Seattle on Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Boo!
Dude, that was insane.
But, yeah. All right. What do we got for our top 5 plays of the week? Coming in at number 5.
Geno Smith throws a lob for DK Metcalf and goes high up in the air for a 21-yard touchdown grab.
Smith fires, end zone, Metcalf! That's a Seahawk touchdown!
Coming in at number 4, Jalen Hurts lobs the ball up for Smith, and he makes a spectacular catch for the touchdown.
They are moving that clock. Here is Hurts to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown by Devontae Smith on a contested attempt.
Najee Harris from the 15 throws a defender off him and runs for the touchdown. And I mean manhandles.
Yeah.
Manhandles.
To this point. Harris, flag thrown. And Harris, for the moment, gets into the end zone. We saw the flag. Clay Martin is the referee.
Coming in at number 2, we got Cooper Rush. Lobs a beautiful ball for C.D. Lamb and makes a one-handed grab for the touchdown. Austin picked all of our top 5 this week, and I was watching the game last night. And I have to say that catch was pretty incredible.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty incredible.
Play clock near 1. Corner of the end zone. Lamb. One-handed try. He got it. Touchdown, Lamb. What a catch.
All right. Coming in number 1, Lamar Jackson throws a frozen rope to Mark Andrews and makes an electrifying catch over the Patriots defender for an 18-yard touchdown.
What is a frozen rope?
Just
is that like
hanging on a rope.
Is that a term?
Yeah.
I've never heard it in my life.
It's a line drive, dude.
It's a frozen rope.
Yeah, it's a frozen rope.
Patriots bring pressure. Jackson off his back foot, lofting for the end zone. Mark Andrews, he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
One of my top 5 that I would have picked was, did you see the run from Saquon last night?
I did.
Touchdown. That was a nice run.
Yes, it was.
That was a deep run. But
if we had 10, that would be my number 6.
Okay, fair enough. Well, those are our top 5 for the week.
My player of the week.
Give us your player of the week.
Josh Allen, 400 yards, 2 touchdowns. He has a passing rating of 94.7%.
That's that's incredible.
It is. Any quarterback that can throw for 400 yards in one game.
Yeah, I mean,
it's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. My player of the week.
The man himself.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's a hottie.
What a game he had. Honestly, I wish I put money on him.
But then that would be an iffy decision.
Yeah, it would have been an iffy decision. But my player of the week is Trevor Lawrence. I think that the Jaguars are a really fun team to watch this year, and I'm excited to see what they can do. So that is my player of the week.
It's funny because I think I talked about this in week 1.
Yep.
The not so good teams last year
Yep.
are absolutely balling out this year.
Yeah, it's definitely
The Jags, the Lions are balling out.
it's definitely interesting to say.
Even the
least.
Jets are doing better than they were last year.
Yeah, I don't.
I must say that.
Yeah, it's see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about our fit check. The Jags showed up actually for fit check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they showed up for fit check. They were all wearing like these different color suits. Trevor Lawrence looked like a top G, of course. The Jags showed up. I give the whole Jags team 9 out of 10.
I'd say 9 out of 10 too. They looked like a
well-oiled machine.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs, Patty Mahomes showed up like he was taking someone to court.
Found a lawsuit.
Filing a lawsuit. Maybe on his girlfriend Brittany. Who, can we just talk about this real quick? I feel like he goes home every night miserable because his fiance or girlfriend or whatever she is. Have you seen them in public together?
No, I haven't.
Dude, he just always looks miserable. And then
It's toxic.
we all know about his brother, Jackson.
I was gonna say that. TikTok famous.
Just, can you imagine being Patrick Mahomes and then and then there's his little brother and his fiance.
You remember last year when
He was on in that roped off area
in that logo
Yeah.
doing
doing a weird TikTok dance.
on I think it was Sean Taylor's number,
I forget exactly. It was something important.
and that shocked me.
Well, he has no regard for anything but himself. Clearly, he's living off his brother's money.
Right.
It just kind of annoys me. If I had a brother like that, I'd kick him to the curb.
Yep.
You know who else? Who else showed up for the Chiefs? This man looked like a freaking pumpkin. Hardman Jr. Look at this guy. Tell me he doesn't look like a pumpkin.
He looks like a fresh out of jail, but in a tuxedo.
Because of the jail jumper.
Yeah, dude.
3 out of 10.
3?
3 out of 10.
I give it a 5. At least
That-
it matches.
Now you're just being generous.
Other than Donovan Peoples-Jones,
Yeah, that was
Minecraft creeper.
that was just wild. I don't even know what he was thinking.
Who dressed him?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, that's definitely a good
Is it
question.
Von himself?
Von Miller was wearing a Jim Kelly shirt Sunday. That looked good. He had a Jim Kelly shirt on,
Yeah.
honoring one of the greats, one of the Bills' legacy players.
Yeah, that's better.
Real stud.
Oh, yeah.
Real stud. I give him a
I don't know
2
what
out of
those
10.
glasses are,
A
but
10 out of 10.
I don't know
Did
what
you
those
see
glasses are.
Gabe Davis's office cleats?
I didn't.
These were sick. I'm a huge fan of The Office. They had Prison Mike on them, and then the other side had Dwight and Jim. 15 out of 10.
What's The Office?
It's the TV show. You've never seen it?
No. I'm going to go home and watch it.
You've never seen The Office?
No.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
Dude, The Office is one of the greatest shows to ever grace the television screen. Do you have Peacock?
I do.
It's on Peacock. Start watching it when you go home.
All right.
The first season...
Are you mad at me right now?
A little bit. I'm a little bit mad. Not as mad as Zach and Andy are at each other, though.
Not as mad as I was
Oh,
about the
my gosh.
Buccaneers, too.
Oh my gosh, dude. That yeah.
If you have me on Facebook,
Do you know what he said?
yeah.
He was not happy about the Buccaneers.
No.
Not at all. Let's see what they wore out. Let's see what Tampa Bay wore to the stadium. Tom Brady just kind of looking like he got off an airplane. I don't really
Brady.
know. He doesn't really put any effort into his clothing.
No.
Ever.
But he has his own clothing brand.
Yeah, but it's like sports clothing.
Right.
You don't have to look good.
Because he already looks good at him.
Yeah. There's no... Everybody's wearing Mike Evans t-shirts.
That's solid. That's loyal.
That's hilarious.
That is loyal.
They all wore Mike Evans t-shirts.
Dude, that's loyal.
That is amazing.
It is. I didn't see that.
Chris Godwin,
That's
Scotty Miller.
Julio.
Yup.
Brashad Perriman.
Brashad Perriman. Holy cow. Darden. They are all... Oh my gosh, dude. Even Devin White, bro. They're all wearing Mike Evans, bro. Hold up. Oh, I thought they said...
I thought it said free.
Yeah, I did too. At the bottom, I thought it said free Mike Evans. That's what they should have worn.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. That's great. I give that, just because of the humor, that's a 10 out of 10
Yeah,
for me.
Definitely.
And then we got to check in on my boy Joe Burrow, because, you know, he's always looking good. Here we go. Let's see what he wore to the game. Okay. Joe Burrow's got a very basic fit. Not what I expected from him. I expected something a little bit more. But maybe he said, hey, maybe I need to take the energy off my outfits and put it on the game.
Yeah.
And that's why he won.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could be why he won. Yeah, I mean, some of these people look like they're going to play, you know, Von Bell looks like he's going to play bowling on someone's team. Eli Apple.
I hate him.
He definitely just kind of looks like he's in Boogie Nights or something, going to disco.
He's going to the club, dude.
Yeah, I don't even know. But regardless, we had some great Sunday fits. Do you have anything else you want to add? It's a very short episode just because we're pressed for time, and I really haven't had a chance to do much research this week. So
Yeah, I haven't.
to the listeners and fans, I do apologize. This won't happen again. It's been a weird week. One last thing we'll do is we'll just review our scores,
Okay.
and then we will
Give predictions for next.
we'll give our that's what I meant. We'll give predictions.
All right.
Let's go over the current standings. Actually, in first place, I think the only team with a 3-0 record, if I'm not mistaken, in all of, at least in the AFC. Nope. Wow, dude. If you ever told me that
The Eagles.
the only two teams with a 3-0 record, I think, are the Eagles and the Miami Dolphins, I probably would not believe you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're the only two teams with a 3-0. Holy cow. Okay, so in the AFC East, in first place, we have the Dolphins. Second place, we have the Bills. And then third place, we have tied the Patriots and the Jets, the New York Football Jets.
If you ever told me that the Patriots would be tied for last place with the Jets, I wouldn't believe you.
Well, time to start believing.
Well, now, yeah.
AFC West, we got the Chiefs tied for first place with the Broncos. And then in third place, we have the Chargers. And with an 0-3 record, I think the only 0-3 record, we have the Raiders. Go Raiders. AFC North, we got the Browns in first place, tied with the Ravens. And tied for last place, we have the Steelers and the Bengals. And the AFC South, we got the Jaguars in first place. Second place, we have the Colts. Third place, we have the Titans. And in first place, we have... last place, not first place. Last place, we have the Texans. Go through our National Football Conference. NFC East, Austin. Who do we got?
Eagles in first place, 3-0. Cowboys and Giants are tied for second place with 2-1. Commanders are last, 1-2. You got the Rams at first place, 2-1. 49ers and Cardinals and the Seahawks are all tied for second.
Yep.
With a 1-2 record.
It's incredible. Well, tied for last.
The Vikings and Packers are and the Bears are tied for first, and with a 2-1 record. And the Lions are in last place with 1-2.
Yeah, Lions Vikings games was essentially a spot for that game. Was a game about position.
Yeah,
and the Lions fell to them.
The Buccaneers, NFC South, first place, 2-1. Panthers, Saints, and Falcons tied for second, 1-2 record.
So very interesting standings as of right now. It is still early. Obviously, It's only week 3.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I was devastated by the Giants' loss last night.
15 more weeks to go.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go over our quick predictions. This Thursday night, Bengals and Dolphins. Who do you got winning it?
Dolphins. Do you think Joe Burrow's going to pull some magic?
Yeah, I do. I really have faith in the guy. Okay, let me ask you this, though. I was talking to someone the other day, and they told me that last year Joe Burrow had a fluke season. You don't agree with that?
No.
I think he's a good quarterback.
I do, too.
I think he can't find
It is still early, though.
Well, what I'm saying is they were like, oh, the only reason Joe Burrow went that far is he had a fluke season. But in my opinion, you have to be somewhat good enough to even get that far.
Right.
You know, it irritated me. So I do think Joe Burrow might be able to pull something out and beat the Dolphins.
You think so?
I hope so. Vikings versus the Saints in London at 9:30 a.m. I will not be watching that. It's at 9:30. Yeah.
That's
because it's in London.
Oh, right, yeah.
I have the Vikings winning that one. It's a close one.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have the Saints on that.
Okay. Lions and the Seahawks.
That's going to be close.
Lions.
I have the Lions, too.
Jets and Steelers.
Yeah. Got to.
Giants and Bears. Giants.
Yep.
Colts and Titans. Colts.
Yeah.
We got the Chargers and the Texans. I'm in a weird spot.
I want to go Chargers.
I do too, but I don't know.
But Texans are showing up.
And the Chargers are not. Aside from that one game, the first 2 games of the season, but I don't know, the Chargers.
Well, no, Justin Herbert just came back from an injury.
That is true.
So
I'm going to go Chargers.
Yeah, I'll say Chargers.
Browns and Falcons. I'm going to go Falcons.
You think so?
I think so, yeah.
I might have to say Browns. I don't know. It's
okay to be wrong sometimes. Commanders and Cowboys. I have to go with the Cowboys.
Cowgirls, yeah.
Jaguars and Eagles. Keep my man Trevor Lawrence rolling. Keep him rolling.
They're both 3-0.
I know. But I want to keep my boy rolling. Are you going to pick the Eagles?
I might agree with you and go Jaguars. Just because I want to see them be 4-0. I do.
Okay. Jaguars it is. Bills and Ravens.
That's going to be close.
I don't know how I'm feeling about this one because both teams played Miami, and both teams
they put up solid
came
numbers.
Close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bills though. Josh Allen.
Oh yeah.
Cardinals and Panthers. I have to go with the Cardinals.
I don't know. I think Baker's going to show out for that game. I'm
Yeah.
going Panthers.
Okay. Broncos and Raiders. Broncos.
Yeah.
Go Raiders. Patriots and Packers. I have to go with Green Bay.
I'm not.
I have to go with Green Bay.
Brian Hoyer all the way, baby.
It's going to be Green Bay. Do you think Brian can... Realistically, do you think the Patriots will win that game?
I mean, I've seen him in the preseason. He looked decent.
No, I mean, just like, let's be real here. Like obviously you're going to pick them because that's your team. You know. Do you see them?
No. Winning? Okay. Definitely not.
Okay. I just want to
but
make
I got the hope.
I just want to make sure you're still mentally sane.
Well, if Tom Brady can't beat them, what do you think Brian Hoyer can beat them?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But also Minnesota beat them, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chiefs and Buccaneers. I want nothing more in my life than Tom Brady to beat the frickin' Chiefs because I'm so sick and tired of you Patty Mahomes fans saying that he's the greatest football quarterback ever, saying that he's so good. Guess what? He talks like Kermit the Frog. He's a decent quarterback. He's nowhere near where Brady is. He's never going to be anywhere near where Brady has been. He's never going to be as good as Aaron Rodgers. He's no Peyton Manning. He's no Joe Montana. He's a fluke, okay? He's good now. He's good now.
Go off.
Yeah, he's good now, but give it 5 years. See where he is in 5 years. See where he is in 5 years. He lost to the Colts.
That also had a 1-1 record.
Matt Ryan. He lost to Matt Ryan. Get out of here, bro. Buccaneers are going to beat the Chiefs. It's going to show who the rightful quarterback sitting on the throne is, and it ain't Patty Mahomes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Go off, dude.
I can keep going because I'm so sick of it. I'm literally so sick and tired about hearing about Patrick Mahomes. They lost to the Colts. Stop talking about the guy. Stop talking about him. He couldn't beat Matt Ryan.
I just want to make it clear that I'm laughing because I agree 100%. And he's just going off about it. He's doing my work right now.
It's so annoying to me. Oh, my goodness. Oh my!
LA Rams and 49ers. Got the Rams.
I got the Rams too.
Colts and Broncos. That's week 5.
Yo, don't get ahead of yourself.
Sorry.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I got the Broncos winning.
Those are our standings for this week. Again, a weird episode. We're obviously it's a lot shorter, and we didn't really cover that much, but we'll be back with a full length episode next week.
It is 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's early. We were just trying to get something in for you guys to listen to, but we hope you enjoyed. Especially hope you enjoyed my rant about Patrick Mahomes.
I loved it.
Yeah, I got. It's just weird. I could go again.
Does it irk your soul?
It irks my soul. I could go again. But thanks for listening, watching, subscribing. You can find us anywhere you listen to your podcasts, Apple Music Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or find us on YouTube at Penford Media. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and you can catch us next Thursday at 10 a.m. We will be live. Thanks for watching. We are signing off.